Hi everyone, welcome to another webinar of World Cleanup Day. And today we're going to talk about cleanup and technology. I know a lot of you are now in the preparation of organizing cleanups for World Cleanup Day, so it's indeed also very important to take certain considerations and see how you can optimize and organize your World Cleanup Day better. So that's why I want to introduce you to Alex from WePlog. So here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you, Juris, for having me on this webinar. And I'm very excited to tell you everything about WePlog. My name is Alex, and together with Bernard and Joshua, we developed WePlog. So what is WePlog? WePlog is a platform that monitors in real time the public litter on streets and on paths. So it will help ploggers to decide where to go to plog efficiently. So I think WePlog should be used by every plogger because it's so easy, it's free, it gives you information where to plog, and it is a great help while plogging. So Joris, next slide, please. Joris, next slide, please. Sorry. So WePlog consists of two parts. We have a dashboard and we have the app. And the app, you can download it for free on the iStore from Apple or the Google Play Store. And I invite you now to install WePlog. And you will see the app is very easy. Next slide, please. So when you install the app on your phone, on your smartphone, you will have to log in or to sign in, and then you can start plogging with WePlog. So what you see on your screen of your phone is a map of the location where you are. And you will see that all the streets and the paths are divided in two groups. You have green streets and you have the red streets. So green means a street that has been plogged recently. And red means a street that needs to be plogged, to be cleaned. On the red streets, you will have better results if you go plogging there. So WePlog will nudge the plogger onto the red streets. And it's a real-time dynamic system because while you're plogging with WePlog, the street behind you will turn green in real time. So when your neighbor starts to plog 5 minutes later, the next day, he will see, oh, the street has been plogged already. Let's take another one, a red one, because I think it's a little bit sad to say, but you want to collect as much litter as possible. So you want to come back home with a full bag of litter. A question that comes every time is, how long does a street stay green? So this time interval is variable and adaptable. It will be done by a civil servant through the dashboard. I will explain it later on. But if you have a busy street with a lot of traffic or bicycles or around schools, there might be more litter there. So that street might need to be plogged more often than, for example, a little path in a wood and in the woods, and that needs maybe to be plogged only every 2 months. So it is adaptable. So who will use WePlog? Everybody who has a smartphone can use it. Again, it's for free, and it will help you a lot. And it's very easy. It can be used by your grandma. It can be used by youngsters, by people of my age. So everybody can use it. It's very easy. And thanks to WePlog, it's very efficient because with WePlog, you will obtain better results with only a few pluggers. Next slide, please. So as I said, WePlog consists of two parts. You have the app and you also have a dashboard. Dashboard is a very handy tool for the cities and the villages because they will be able to see the results, of course, to have data, to have statistics, and also to adapt or to change the settings. As I said, the green to red time can be adapted by people from the city or the villages. And there's also a communication tool between the pluggers and the city or the village. For example, if you have some illegal dumping somewhere, you can make a picture, and this picture will be sent together with a little text to the civil servant with the GPS coordinates and the picture and the email address of the person who sent the picture. It can be for illegal dumping or a hole in the street or graffiti on a wall, or also some cities or villages accept that you leave your full bag somewhere, you make a picture, and this picture again will go to the civil servant. They know about the full bag and will pick it up later on. Next slide, please. So what are the advantages for the WePlogger? As I said, it's so easy. You just have to see on the map where to plug. So there's no more frustration for the plugger. When he starts without WePlog and he does a street or a road, he plugs on the street on a road, and it's clean. So it was not useful, that little trip. So it's nice to see, to go amongst the red routes instead of the green ones. And again, it's nicer to come home with a full bag because you did a good job. There's also an easy communication from the pluggers to the city. Also the opposite. So the city can also send messages to the pluggers. Next week we'll organize a plugging session or a school or whatever. So there's easy communication between both parties. Thanks to the map, you have a clear overview. You also have the history of all your plugging sessions, now with the pictures, with the routes you've done. So you have a whole history. You can share it on Facebook. You also get, when you finish a plugging session, an information how clean your village or your city is after your plugging session. Like, congratulations, your city now is 55% green. It means that 55% of the streets have been colored green. And you're also a part of a fast growing community. As you maybe know, plugging is a quite new activity coming from Sweden. It started in 2016, but you have more and more people here plugging. And thanks to WePlog, you feel part of that community, and you will see other neighbors of people of your city or village doing the same job as you. So it will enhance or encourage everybody to plug. You will also sensitize other people, because when public servants or civil servants are cleaning the streets with their uniform, everybody thinks, well, I'm paying taxes for that, so it's normal. But when I see my own neighbor picking up my litter I dropped on the street, I would feel annoyed. So I think it will sensitize the other people, and it will help to prevent litter. And as I said, you can share all the WePlog sessions on Facebook. Next slide, please. These are some screenshots of what you see when you finish your plugging session. So it says, for example, the total distance you plugged today or the last week or any period. Also, the number of bags you collected, because some cities need that information. So it will tell how many bags you collected. You have to fill in at the end of your session how many bags you collected. It will tell you, as I said, the green percentage of your village, and you can also gather some points. These points, yeah, well, of course, it's to give a kind of gamification to the app, but also to encourage, especially younger people, to go to higher levels and to have more and more points. Some cities can maybe also once a year organize a meeting and maybe give a reward to somebody with the highest level of point and so on. Next slide, please, Juris. So this is the dashboard or a screenshot from the dashboard as people from the city or the villages can see. So they have information about how many people have blogged, how long, how many bags have been collected, and also who has blogged lately. Next slide, please. And there you see some statistics like how many bags have been collected, how green the city or the village is, and again, how many people and how long they have blocked. Next slide. And some more, because these are some articles that have been published in the newspapers about WePlog. So Juris, you can hit the key 4 or 5 times because there are several articles on top of each other. Yes, even more. Yes. Yep. Okay. And as you see, we're also partner of the Eneco Clean Beach Cup that normally should have happened on the 22nd of March of this year. Unfortunately, due to COVID, as everybody knows, it has been postponed to September, like the World Cleanup Day. So we are a partner of them, and so we will be working together with them to exchange some information. So Juris, again, hit the key. As you can see, we are on the bottom left as in the Eneco Beach Club. And another time, please, Juris. Yes, thank you. So I invite you now, please download the app, because if you can come back one slide, you can find it, of course, in the iStore or in the Google Play Store, but you can also scan the QR code, and please install WePlog and start using it. It's for free, it's very easy, and especially will help all the other bloggers to decide where to blog and to blog efficiently. And if you need more information, we have a website as well. You can call us, I wouldn't say day and night, but you can call us even in the weekends, and you can find our number on the next page. So that's WePlog. I hope I have convinced you to use WePlog. And thank you, Juris.
Right, nice. So yeah, we can of course answer questions, but I don't see that there are any questions for the moment. Yeah. It was a very inspiring and nice demo of your app. It's always nice to see that a lot of partners and a lot of things comes together, right? So that's also one of the things that we try to do, and especially this year, try to bring as much partners to the table to make from World Cleanup Day a very nice big event in September this year. So hope to see you there in September.
Yes.
And thank you very much for watching.
Thank you. Thank you, Juris. Thank you, everybody.